I am Dr. Chief Physician at Doctors Medical Center, Al-Sur Sharjah, a healthcare facility of Amina Hospital, Ajman. Today I would like to highlight some points regarding the fasting during the Ramadan as well as the consequences of fasting, especially the dehydration. Fasting, in fact, creates a greater risk of dehydration during the holy month of Ramadan, especially at summer temperatures. You know that water is the essence of life and nature. Our body's weight, 60 to 70% of the body weight is composed of water, and we may lose every day at least 2 to 3 liters of water. This water we have to replenish for the smooth functioning of all the body systems. In our body, thousands of biochemical reactions are going on smoothly and very efficiently because of the presence of water, and the water helps to keep the balance of electrolytes in our body. With this proper balance of the electrolytes, all cells functions efficiently, the nerves function efficiently, the muscles contract efficiently. That's why we call the water as the dynamo of the life. If the dynamo is not working, the body will not work smoothly or efficiently. Then who are at the risk of developing dehydration during the fasting time? Especially the people at the extremes of age like children, elderly, then people with the diabetes, especially the poorly controlled diabetes, and people with the chronic illness like heart disease, kidney disease. Then of course people having diseases like diarrhea, vomiting and fever. These groups are always vulnerable groups, and they may develop dehydration during the fasting time more. More than that, the people who works under sun, who do the physical exertions under the sun, they are also at the risk of developing dehydration. So what are the signs of dehydration? You may know that the first sign is of course that the thirst. If the dehydration worsens, then people may develop dry mouth, dry skin with a cracked lips, flushed skin. They may become drowsy, disoriented, confused, and if the dehydration progresses, then they may even develop the kidney failure as well as the seizures. When people develop these severe signs of dehydration, they have to consult their physicians immediately for the proper management of the dehydrations. So how we can tackle this problem of dehydrations during the holy month of Ramadan? Of course, we have to replace the lost fluid, mainly the fluids in the form of water, the fruits, the juices, then salads. All these may help to replenish the water loss. The good sources of water is of course the water itself, then the fruits like the grapes, watermelon, cucumber, then green salads. These are all good sources of water. Many people don't realize that. They may get they drink only at the time of iftar, and after that they neglect the need for the water till the next day morning at the time of suhoor. Of course, we have some tricks, then some secrets, some advice to tackle these problems of dehydration during the time of Ramadan. First and foremost, of course, you have to drink water very frequently at the time of the iftar to the time of suhoor. US-based Institute of Medicine's advise that the men should drink at least 3.7 liters of water per day, and the female should get at least 2.7 liters of water per day, especially during the time of this high summer temperature. You have to avoid taking too much salts, sweets or spicy foods, because taking too much salts, spicy and sweet food may make you more thirsty and more dehydrated. So you should have some limitations in taking these things like salty foods, sweets or the spicy foods. And while preparing the special Ramadan food, you have to take into account these things. You have to avoid the salty fishes and other curries and other food items during the iftar feast. You have to avoid caffeine, too much caffeine and nicotine. All caffeinated drinks like tea, coffee or the energy drinks, all these make you more thirsty and you will become more dehydrated. So there should be some limitations in the intake of these caffeinated drinks as well. Then taking of course cold bath also may help to reduce the effect of dehydration, and it will make you less thirsty and less exhausted and less fatigued. Then regarding the fashions, selection of dressings is also play a role in making you feel comfortable during the summer days of Ramadan. Quite advisable is that during the daytime, if you are in the indoors, better take a light colored dressings. If you are outdoor, of course you can have some little more brighter colored dressing. The color of the dressings, the fabrics and the layers of the dressings also keep you more comfortable. During the iftar feast, rather than taking piles of sweets, you have to take enough fruits which are rich in water, like a watermelon or oranges. So my final word of advice is that by planning properly, you can enjoy the fasting as you like, and you can stay more healthy, and you can stay more comfortable, well hydrated, and you can remain close to the Almighty Allah.